have got sufficient number. 20 students are here on the screen now. So I request everybody to switch on your video and just listen on the topic content and form words. Let us revise it together. Okay, we are going to revise content and form words, and you can even expect a few questions in the form of a revision test towards the end of this content and form word. And remember, we are completing all our revisions before the examination. We have completed regular, irregular verbs. We could complete the adverbs also, and we discussed about main verbs and auxiliary verbs here. And we are last one is we are discussing about the content and form words here. Along with content and form words, we are just explaining, or we are just revising the parts of speech also, right? So children, how many parts of speech are there in English? All together? Okay, according to the modern grammarians, sorry, not modern, according to the traditional grammarians, we have 8 parts of speech. Okay, right from noun to the interjection, right? So nouns are naming words. You know, these nouns are naming words. We can even name something, right? It can be Aditi Ishwar, it can be Mala where you reside, it can be a town, it can be a city, it can be a table, it can be a chair, it can be anything. I forgot to switch on the light. You please wait for a minute. So children, so these are nouns, naming words. Okay, nouns are naming words. Okay, second part of speech is called pronouns. Okay, it's substitute, or it is used instead of a noun in a sentence in order to avoid the repetition of sentences. Okay, that means to repeat the nouns all the time. It keeps all the time. If I'm saying that I met Siana Jafar on the road, I met Siana's mother, I met Siana's father, I met Siana's brother, Siana's sister, all the time, if I repeat the name Siana, Siana, Siana here, you may be thinking, why this ma'am is doing, she's always using the name Siana and it is giving me a headache, right? So why can't she use her? Why can't she use she? Why can't she use they, right? See, so instead of noun, instead of repeating nouns all the time, we are using these pronouns instead of a noun. Okay, suppose we have, as you all know, we have pronouns, right? We have pronouns, first person pronouns, second person pronouns, third person pronouns, and you know there are singular pronouns and there are plural pronouns. We have 3 cases, isn't it? So all these are called pronouns because we are using these pronouns instead of a nouns in a sentence in order to avoid the repetition. So as a substitute, you know, when a teacher is absent in a day, you may be substituted, or your class may be substituted with some other teacher, right? If Anju ma'am is on leave today, okay, this is your Anju ma'am's period today, and this period, if she is on leave, you will be substituted with Sholi ma'am's class, right? So substitute means for a person, someone is coming. Okay, instead of a person, some other person is coming. Okay, but you will be getting a sufficient in time for discussing your lessons. You can even discuss many things with the teacher, right? Exactly the same. Instead of a noun, we are using a pronoun. He, she, it, they, them, their, themselves, yourself. All these are coming under the category called pronouns, right? And the third one is called nouns are over, pronouns are over. Then what comes? This channel, adjectives come. Okay, we have adjectives. You normally remember noun, pronoun, adjective. Why I'm using adjective in the third place? Because the adjectives are actually talking about the nouns, right? It qualifies a noun. Tall boy. Christo is a beautiful. So I can say that Christo is wearing a beautiful orange. I don't know what is the color. Not orange. It is mixed color t-shirt, right? So Christo is wearing a peach colored t-shirt, right? Peach t-shirt, right? I ate a red juicy apple, isn't it? So red juicy apple. I'm describing the noun apple, right? Yes or no? Yes, so adjectives are normally used to describe a noun. Okay, that is why I am placing an adjective after noun pronoun. Okay, so I can use these adjective to describe a noun in a sentence, to give a quality, to explain, or to give a description about the noun. I am using an adjective. Tall boy, small girl, right? Beautiful princess, isn't it? Smart child. Okay, brave boy. Anthony Joel Joshi is a very smart boy. He can even go to the cemetery midnight. He's not scared of any ghost, right? Isn't it? Yes, or no, Anthony?
Yes, ma'am.
You're very much afraid of ghost, right? Even I. So we don't talk this to anyone. Okay, we know that we are all afraid of
What
ghost.
is a
Okay, we don't want to go
cemetery?
out. I mean, mid time
Ma'am, what is a
after 12 o'clock.
cemetery?
Yes, yes, yes.
Ma'am, what is a cemetery?
Cemetery, the place where we bury people.
That people are buried.
We are not
Dead
burning some
people.
even some religions they used to bury people. Okay, bury instead of funeral pyres they are burying people. And I mean when once they are okay, they are gone from the world, we are actually burying people in a particular place near the church, right? It's called a cemetery. Okay, so children, listen carefully. So we are talking about adjectives. Adjectives are normally used for describing nouns. Okay, and the next one is called verbs. I am standing just before you, I am talking with you people, you are listening to
Ma'am,
me, you are hearing what I am saying, and you are responding, and all these are called verbs because
today
these are
class
action
test
words,
is
right?
there, right?
Prana?
Ma'am, today class test is there.
Yes, of course. So let me give a chance for explaining the content and form words first. Then I'll conduct a class test. Okay, based on the topic content and form words. Okay. So children, listen. So we are talking about the verbs. Verbs are the action words. In a nutshell, in a small way, I can explain a verb is an action word. Okay. So we have two verbs, isn't it? We have auxiliary verbs and main verbs, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Auxiliary verbs and main verbs are there. Auxiliary verbs are always explaining or it is supporting. It is called a helping verb because it helps the main verb to frame a tense, right? Whereas the main verb, it can stand by itself, it can communicate or it can contain or it is actually showing an appropriate tense form to us. So we won't be get confused, right? So we have two different verbs, auxiliary verbs and main verbs. Keep those in your mind. Okay, then comes the adverb. What is the function of an adverb in a sentence?
It
An adverb
describes
It
describes
describes a
the
verb,
verb
isn't
another
it?
and
adverb.
another
Adjective
adverb.
describes a
Describes a
noun,
verb.
whereas an adverb describes an adjective. Sorry,
Verb.
describes
Verb.
a verb, even an adjective and another adverb, right? We know many
Yes, ma'am.
examples. You know the 5 kinds of adverbs also, right?
Yes,
Adverb of
ma'am.
manner, adverb of
Adverb of
place, adverb
time.
of degree, adverb of frequency, time, right? So you are familiar. We explained everything in a well and good manner. So adverbs, it describes a verb. It can use for describing an adjective. It is even used for describing another adverb also. Okay, so there comes the next point, preposition. Part of speech, prepositions are there. What do you mean by prepositions, children? Pre plus position, preposition. So it was position before, right? The word preposition means pre plus position. It is positioned before. Where is it positioned? It is placed before a noun always in a sentence. Okay. The position of a preposition is always just before the noun in a sentence. That is why it is known as preposition. Pre plus position, preposition, positioned before a noun in a sentence. Okay. These are small words. There is no particular rule for using this prepositions in a sentence. It shows always the relation. Okay, at the station, in the street, isn't it? So in, at, all these words are used. It shows the relation. There we are connecting or it shows the relation from one word with the other, all other words in that particular sentence also. It shows the position of something, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Behind the door, in front of me, right? In the box, on the table. So it shows the position, isn't it? It shows the position. And normally it is positioned before a noun in a sentence. Okay. So prepositions are used. Now comes the next one, conjunction. Conjunctions are joining words. Keep junction in your mind, right? Conjunctions are joining words. We can join two words like Angeline Relics and Rena Fatima. Angeline Relics and Rena Fatima. Two children. I'm joining two nouns, right? Angeline Relics and Rena Fatima are good, thick friends, isn't it? Are they friends?
I don't know.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. It's not an answer, Anandu. So I can tell you Ananda Krishna and Christo are thick friends. Aren't
Yes.
they? Yes, I got an S from there. So I can even connect two words with and. The conjunction I'm connecting, right? Two sentences.
Yes, ma'am.
Christo is my good friend. Ananda Krishnan is my good friend, right? So I'm going to connect these two sentences into one. Ananda Krishnan and Christo are my good friends, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, I can even connect them to make a new long sentence, right? So I can use a conjunction for a use in the form of a connecting word where I can connect two sentences, even two clauses, even two words with the help of conjunctions to make another sentence, right? And the last one is interjection, right? Under the part of speech, the last one is interjection. What is it? Interjections. Normally, along with the interjections, we are using an exclamation mark. These are meaningless words. Okay, these are meaningless words. We are using it to express our emotions and feelings, right? I'm always saying, children, when there is an ant or you get a bite from an ant in Malayalam, how will you cry? Get bitten by an ant. Are you right? Isn't it?
Yes,
This is the way, amme, right? This is the word we are using in Malayalam, right? As being a Malayali, we are using these words, right? Right?
Yes.
If some shadows are coming in just in front of us, what will be our expression? Shadow, midnight. You're planning to go to the toilet in the night time. You're sleeping alone in a separate room. So you want to go to the bathroom or to the toilet in the night. So all of a sudden, when you open, all of a sudden the power goes. Then what will you do? What is your feeling then?
We will scream.
Really
Scared.
screaming, right? All others will be waking up from their bed and jumping and coming to your room, right? What is happening here, right? So in Malayalam, we are using certain words to express our emotions, sudden feelings, right? Such words are called interjections, right? Isn't it? But in English, we cannot use the word amme because they are not calling amme in English, right? So instead of, and also IO, there is no IOs in English, right?
And they will say
So instead of these words, they also want to express these kind of emotions, right? Britishers, English people, English speaking people also want to express their feelings, sudden feelings, surprises, happiness, joy, right? So to express their feelings, they are using certain small words with an exclamation mark is called interjections, meaningless words, okay? And this is used for showing some kind of emotions to express some kind of sudden feelings, right? Example, you know, yesterday it was a holiday, right? You were not even knowing that. I got many calls whether was it a holiday or not. To know about that, I got many calls. I did not say until the message has posted, okay? So children, unexpected holiday comes, we'll be very happy. Oh God, tomorrow's a holiday, we can go for a picnic, papa, right? Hooray, tomorrow's a holiday, right? We'll be very happy, right? If it is a holiday tomorrow. And also if there is something surprising, oh God, is it true, right? Oh God, is it true, right? We'll be having different feelings and different words and emotions and voice changes and tone and everything, isn't it?
Yes.
Can you contribute a few words in that way? Interjections used in English.
Wow.
Wow.
Excited.
Suppose I
Wow.
can see if Rena Fatima is coming with a beautiful dress, Angeline Relix is using, wow, what a beautiful dress she's wearing, right? Any other, wow. Wow is an interjection. Anthony?
Oh my God.
Oh my
God.
God, right? Oh my God. Okay. Any other? Bravo.
Amazing.
Bravo. Well done, right? Bravo, my dear. Well done. Keep it up, right?
Amazing.
Congratulations, right? Congratulations. Kudos, right? All these words we are using, isn't it? So these are always ending with an exclamation mark. Yes or no?
Ma'am.
Okay, such a words are called interjections in English. And now let us come back to our topic for today, that is content words and form words. Okay, when we speak, we are not stressing on all the words in English, right? When we speak, we are not stressing on all the words in English. You are getting a very good class by Pravina ma'am, isn't it?
Yes,
ma'am.
She is training you where to pause, where to stress, where these words are called non-stressed words or unstressed words, right? You are getting such training from Pravina ma'am nowadays, right? So well done, very good, great work. Okay, so children, again I'm stressing, or I'm pointing, the stressed words in English grammar or English sentence or English language are coming under the category called content words in English grammar. The content words are stressed words in English grammar. We are, if you search for these words in the dictionary, you'll be getting a particular meaning. And sometimes the meaning is changing from one form to the other form, or it is actually having different meanings as such. It is used in different places, right? So stressed words are content words in English grammar. Non-stressed words are called form words in English grammar. Stressed words are usually used for giving information. Okay, while non-stressed words are used for stitching these content words to get a proper sentence. Okay, so to get a structure, to get a grammatical structure, we are using form words, whereas to share information, we are stressing on certain words, and this is known as content words in English grammar. Am I clear? So we have content words and we have form words. Just look at the board, children. In English, each word belongs to one of the 8 parts of speech, right from noun to interjections. Each word is also either a content word or a function word. If you get a sentence, you will be able to categorize them under content word, which gives us information or meaning, or you can label as form word, which is necessary words for grammar. We are using these form words to stitch those words together, to stitch those content words together to get a proper sentence. Okay, so this is an explanation about content words and form words. Now children, in English, the content words are nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. Okay, normally the content words are nouns in English grammar or nouns in English language, all verbs in English language. Can I call all verbs in English language? I cannot say that all verbs, because auxiliary verbs are not
Auxiliary
content
verbs
words.
are
Auxiliary
form
verbs
words.
are form words. Perfect. So we are talking about the main verbs. Okay, content words and form words. So content words, the list is nouns are content words, main verbs are content words, adjectives can be used under content words, adverbs can also be right under the content words. Okay, now comes the content word. No, what is a noun? I said it can be the name of a person, place, or a thing. Okay, I discussed about the verb. I said it is actually an action word. The verbs are action word. Now adjectives also we explained. Normally these adjectives are used for describing a noun in a sentence. Adverbs also I said adverbs are used for describing a verb, adjective, and even another adverb in a sentence. Now form words, the list of form words. Anandu, listen here. The list of form words are auxiliary verbs like be forms, do forms, have forms. Modal auxiliary verbs are coming under the auxiliary verb. Remember, auxiliary verbs are do, be, have forms along with modal auxiliary verb. Okay, then I said preposition. Normally it is used for showing the relationship, okay, in time and the space. Please note it. Prepositions are pre plus position. It is positioned before. Normally a preposition is used before a noun in a sentence, and we are using, okay, we are using a preposition normally before a noun in a sentence. Okay, in, on, out, up, down. Okay, into, onto, all these are a few examples for our prepositions. And look at here, articles. We have 2 articles, definite article the, indefinite article the. So look at here, form words are, we can include articles a and the under the form words category. Remember the conjunctions and, but, or, since, for, nor, then yet. All these words, etc., are can be used under form words. All the conjunctions are examples for form words. Okay, and comes pronouns. Nouns are content words, but here pronouns are coming under the form words. All he, she, it, they, their, are, us, and all examples for a pronoun, and those are coming under the form words. I said. Now, children, these are the points that you should keep in your mind. Form words are non-stressed words, whereas content words are stressed words in English. When we speak, we are stressing on the stressed words or content words in English grammar and English language. We are not stressing on the form words. That is why it is known as non-stressed words. Okay, please keep those in your mind. And apart from, I repeat, apart from all other content words like nouns, main verbs, adjectives and adverbs. We have a few more content word list here. Please remember the words like negatives like no, not, never, nothing, none. All these words are a few examples for content words. Okay, I said content words are nouns, adjectives, main verbs, and adverbs. Apart from these four, you can include all the negatives in English grammar under the content word. Okay, remember I said all the pronouns are examples for form words, but here demonstrative pronouns. Remember demonstrative pronouns like this, that, these, and those. Remember, if it is a pronoun in a sentence, then you can label it as a content word. And question words, if the sentence is in the form of a question which is starting with the WH question words, those question words can be used in the form of or can be labeled under the category called content words in English grammar. Am I clear, children?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes, who wants to ask me a doubt?
Ma'am, it's me, Aaron.
Aaron Casey.
Ma'am, the conjunction but is a negative word, right? So is it a conjunct word?
Conjunction but is purely, it is used for indicating a negative purpose, right? Two contradictory facts, but still it is a conjunction. We are using as a connecting word, so it is coming under the form word.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
so it is not. I am particularly labeling no, not, never, nothing, none. All these words are coming under the content words in English grammar. Clear? But though it is used for connecting two, not two similar facts, two opposite facts, right? But it is still a conjunction in use, so we can label it as a form word. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, my
Yes,
son. So are you ready for the test now? I revised it in a nutshell. I explained it in a nutshell.
Yes, sir.
So I hope that you have already prepared for the test today.
Yes,
So let us
ma'am.
conduct a small test based on content words and form words. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
ready?
Yeah, ma'am, ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, ready.
I have a small passage, and the question is to identify the form words. I'm going to read a small passage. You please note it. And the question is identify form words from the following passage. Identify form words from the following passage. You can avoid the repetition. Okay, if and is repeated, you can avoid that. The is repeated, avoid that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Identify form words. I do repeat, identify the form words from the following paragraph.
Read the passage.
Yeah, I'm going to read the passage. You please note it down. The ostrich is a large flightless bird. The ostrich is a large flightless bird. The ostrich is a large flightless bird.
Flightless.
Flightless. F-L-I-G-H, which can't fly. Flightless bird that lives in Africa. The ostrich is a large flightless bird that lives in Africa. Anthony?
Ma'am, can you write on the board?
Should I write on the board?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, children. Okay, okay.
Ma'am, I only need the spelling of flightless. That's
Ma'am, 9.
That lives in Africa. Full stop. They are the largest living bird and have the biggest
They are the largest living birds.
They are the largest living bird and have the.
And this is the one question.
What do you know after reading this?
Ma'am, this is first question.
Yeah, this is first question. This is one paragraph, a small passage.
Last one is X.
X living birds. Ostriches do not fly. Ostriches do not fly, but can run faster. This is the passage for you. Identify form words. The ostrich is a large flightless bird that lives in Africa. They are the largest living bird and have the biggest eggs of all living birds. Ostriches do not fly but can run faster comparatively comparing with all other birds or all other animals.
Ma'am, can we underline the form words?
Do one thing, you circle the form words.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
It is better that you circle the form words.
Ma'am, we should write the whole passage.
Yes, of course you must.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
The ostrich is a large flightless bird that lives in Africa. They are the largest living bird and have the biggest eggs of all living birds. Ostriches do not fly but can run faster.
Ma'am, finished.
Very good.
Finished, ma'am.
Okay. Have you all completed?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What about others, children? What about others? Have you all completed?
Not yet. 1 minute,
How many of you have notes? How many of you have notes? Aditi Ishwar, switch on your video. Anthony Joel raised his hand. So not completed, Anthony?
Last slide, ma'am. Ostrich do not fly that.
Okay. Now, second question. Identify.
Ma'am, can you share the screen?
I'm sharing the screen. Identify the content.
Ma'am,
words.
can you say the Last one.
Ma'am, can you take the first one?
Why you're taking a lot of time? This is a very small passage.
Ma'am, my mother's messenger is connected, so when my father calls, it comes here, so I can't.
They speak. Here you need to circle only the content words.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
The students wear their uniforms. Her comb was on the table. They speak English at work. The students wear their uniforms. Her comb was on the table. Can you come with us? My computer is broken. These are the questions. So here, from these sentences, only 5 questions here. So from these sentences, I do request everybody to identify the content words. So let me stop sharing.
Ma'am, last one was my computer is
Last one. Okay. You have 2 minutes.
I'm done.
Ma'am, done.
You have only 2 minutes to finish your exam. You got a sufficient time of circling. The first one paragraph. Only these are the questions before you. 5 questions are just before you. Circle the content words in these 5 questions. Circle only the form words in the first passage.
Ma'am, miss, please share, ma'am.
Which one? The 5 questions?
Yeah, ma'am, last question.
My computer is broken. My computer is broken.
Ma'am, I was having network issue. Can you say show the first one?
Passage. The ostrich is a large flightless bird that lives in Africa. They are the largest living bird and have the biggest eggs of all living birds. Ostriches do not fly but can run faster. Ashwin is from this class.
No, ma'am.
When you write, let me take attendance also.